REC, record. That was the title of the movie. So it was a zombie movie, and it starts from one reporter recording like how the fire department works. Two firefighters. She said like, "Oh, I wish something happened, so I can film you guys that you guys use the pole to go down and like get in the fire truck really quick. Well, nothing like a fire, but just that kind of issue." And I was like, bruh, are you being serious? And something really happens. Something really happens, and they go to the reporter and the firefighter using the fire truck. They go to an apartment. So the person who called it a firefighter says like, "I heard a scream that room." And like, so they went in the house where the sound came from. It was like a woman screaming, and she kind of looked weird. She acted kind of weird. She was grabbing her one piece, showing her underwear. Like she was walking, like, and it was old lady like doing that. So it's really weird, right? And they tried to keep her calm down, like, "Lady, it's okay." And like they called her name, like, "Is that something? It's okay. Could you, calm down? We're here for you." And suddenly she starts to bite. I think it was police officer's neck. At the time, there were two officers before the firefighters came, and bit one police officer's neck. And like they tried to, put them apart. Yeah, at the end they did it, but the policeman was really severely injured. And they went to the downstairs again and like to make situation and handle, but suddenly governments came out and like blocked the apartment, so nobody can come in and nobody can go out. And the residents in the apartment was in really panic. So they tried to go like everywhere, and they finally made the way to go out, but still there were like police officers like, not letting you. And there was a little girl. She was kind of sick. She had like kind of fever, and her mother says it's just a fever, it's not nothing. But it turned out that she had like zombie virus, so that's why she was having high fever. So everyone except cameraman and the reporter becomes zombie, and they tried to escape, and like people were everywhere, so they tried to go down to the sewer, but there were lots of zombies, so they couldn't do it. So they just went up to go to the rooftop. And in the beginning, one of the residents said like, "There's nobody living in the top floor." And they go to the highest floor, and they found out like there were like some experiment was doing in that area. It was like trying to revive the child that experiment went wrong. Yeah, it was daughter. And what happened was like there was like record like, I think it wasn't Evil Within that game. They used the record to find out like what happened. It was same like in the movie. They listened to record, and like there was like a scientist talking about like the monologue, and like, "Oh, this experiment went wrong. I'm gonna run away, and I'm gonna keep that kid like locked, because that scientist could not kill her because probably it's his daughter, right?" And suddenly there was like a door on the ceiling. It opened, and the video recorder, tried to see what's in there, and there was the zombie that the mad scientist captured that orchid. So they tried to escape again from that thing, right? And suddenly, I don't know where it came from. And another zombie came out after that. It was a woman zombie. And because of a woman zombie, the cameraman died. And when it was like shown, they were using the camera to watch what's happening because it was really dark out there. What happened was, yeah, they were using the camera and there's like night vision, right? Or like Outlast or Outlast Trials. It was showing that kind of vision also. I was like, I think they got reference from like every horror game they watched. It was kind of interesting. And yeah, the reporter also died at the end because of that woman zombie. They don't know what was really causing the problem. And they all become zombie and die. That's the end. They're like, I wish there were like something more about it.